There's a lot of automation going on here, and a lot of people that have taken stuff offshore, what they found out is that the quality's not there. Our motto is that we build quality in, we don't test it at the end, and that's typically what people are finding out going on over in China. Hi, I'm Ron with Mnemonics, and we do engineering, design, and development and full-service electronics manufacturing. We do aerospace, defense, but we also do a lot of commercial electronics manufacturing. We build electronic assemblies that are placed in police cars, law enforcement agencies, but we also do the circuit cards that go into self-checkout lanes. And you've probably seen in Lowe's or Home Depot. But our bottom line is we've got the best of both worlds covered underneath this small business. We can do both the engineering, design, and development, and we can take that into the production side as well. And so what we like to say is that we have large business capabilities with small business affordability. If a customer has a concept or a requirement, we can take it from that. We can build a block diagram, then do full schematics as to what's going on to it, to such point as we actually come up with a full drawing package for the assemblies that we take. Then what's nice about our company is that we can then do full turnkey manufacturing and test, both environmental, shake and vibe, those sort of things that are associated with electronics things, so we can deliver a final product. Now we do cards, but we also do full turnkey systems, boxes and those sort of things. Well, it's for an airborne application. It's a UHF radio system that goes on board it. So you can see some of the cables that we also build that are you see military connectors. In terms of the bare boards themselves, typically we outsource the bare boards. But what we do is we do the automatic placement of the components that go on the boards themselves. We have the pick and place machines. A lot of it's automated, so we can actually put a bare board, a stack at one end, and then it goes through a series of automatic placement of all these components on there. It goes through a screen printer that places the solder onto it. In line with that is some optical scanning equipment that takes care of it, and then it runs through the ovens. And then at some point, we've got an X-ray machine that's located here, and we can scan to make sure that the components have been properly placed on there, and that there's no issues with it, and that we've done a proper profile for the heat source on it. And finally, once that's corrected, then we can also do conformal coat, and we can test at the board level, or we can test at the LRU level. We write software for it, particularly if there's programmable devices on board there, and we also do the software that goes into the boxes themselves. So what we have here, typically in the production process, we'll have them do the whole board like this, and then when they're completed, parts have been placed on there and they've gone through the wave solder machine, and we come out and we break them free. What these are LEDs. If you've seen emergency lighting on law enforcement vehicles or ambulances and stuff, that's what these are. And we do this very cost effectively. This is a whole series of controllers that control those LEDs. So you get this component back from a supplier overseas, then you have to test it, and then you find out, well, this card's no good, that ends up in the trash bin. So you've lost that cost there. But your costs have also increased over here because now you're having to do all this other testing. We're AS9100D, we're also ISO 9001 2015. We do it all to mill standards and also the best commercial standards.
See us and other quality suppliers at d2p.com.